Our next pair, Alan Dudav representing Russia and Mike Zadek representing Team USA at age 28. He'll take on the 25-year-old Russian. Alan Dudav, the 2005 World Champion, third in 2001 Junior World Championships.
This should be interesting because Zadek he had a great year last year. He was the silver medalist at the World Championships. I think that surprised a lot of people. And both he and his brother actually made the team. It's been about 10 years since brothers made the same World Championship team. But he wound up with a silver medal last year, and here he is wrestling the World Champion from the year before in 2005. So this should be a pretty evenly tough match.
The weight classes will progress up as we go on throughout the evening. This particular weight class, 60 kilos or 132 pounds, and they are critical on that weight. If you weigh a half pound over, you're not going in.
People who have watched Midlands Championships over the years here in this Northwestern venue, they know the Zadek brothers. He was a three-time All-American for University of Iowa, and he wrestled a lot of matches in the Midlands he and his brother wrestled a lot of matches right here in this arena.
And it looks like he might have some sort of brace on something underneath the singlet possibly to...
Yeah, he's actually got a sternum pad. It's a stiff disc. Oh, that was a nice deep shot by the Russian. That was a good job on Zadek's part to stop him.
He was not able to finish it off. I'm surprised. He was really deep. And again, tries it.
Really nice job. Zadek's in trouble now. The Russian's just going to run him right off. Yeah. See, he doesn't even need to finish the takedown. Once you get the leg that high up in the air, there's no way you're gonna not get run off the mat. You have no way to fight it. That was smart on the Russian's part. Not even try to finish it, just run him off with it.
And you could see how aggressive he was. Once he had that hold, once he had that leg, he was violently aggressive and was going to complete that move and earn a point no matter what.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with it. We were talking about that chest protector. Zadek has a stiff disc that's padded in his uniform right over his sternum. He had an injury to it a year or two ago. There's another one. He's got that leg up. He's going to run him right off again.
You're going to have to quit talking about that pad every time you bring it up. He gets the point on it.
Yeah, I guess we're done talking about that.
Man, oh man.
That's not good. That's a commanding lead at this point with just a little bit of time left in this first period.
You know, something I've heard you mention before as well, as you watch these guys, we saw Dudav 2 times have his leg and just twist the knee. These competitors, these athletes have to be so flexible. Their body joints do things that normal people just don't do.
Yeah, in fact, there's a perfect example of that knee twist you're talking about. That is flexibility is one of the probably key aspects of wrestling that does not get enough attention in the coaching world. You spend so much time teaching technique and strength and a little bit of stretching, but being flexible is key in this because it helps your longevity and it helps you stay away from injury and it makes it harder for the guy to finish on you. But in folk style in high school and college, you can't do that. When you get a leg, you can't just run the guy off because you get no points. So it's much more important that how you finish. Whereas in this style, hey, you get that leg up, just run them off.
Right now, Alan Dudav was leading.
Oh man, that was
beautiful.
You know what? That's going to be one of those positions that's really tough to score because Zadek was in on that. It was his action. His shot, his action. However, the Russian wrestler did a nice job of countering and flipping his hips over. So I'm not sure where those points are going to wind up. We're going to have to see what the referees decide here.
So they are going to double check this. At first it sounded like they were going to give 2 points to Zadek and Red representing U.S., but now it looks like they're going to go back and look at the tape.
There's a nice deep shot, and the Russian does a good job of lifting him, but the issue was it Zadek's forward momentum that caused the Russian to fall to his butt and expose his back, or was it the Russian falling to his back and tossing Zadek over? I mean, you can see the Russian judge right in the middle there trying to give some points for his guy, and we'll have to wait and see how this comes out. They're looking at the monitor trying to figure out where the momentum was in that.
And the committee over there trying to keep that area clear so that they are not influenced by
The
outside opinions, if you will.
The shorter judge holding up 3 points is the Russian judge, and you know who he's arguing for, and you know who our guys are debating about. Now, again, folk style, high school, college, that's easy. There was no point scored there.
Right.
Because the whole throw went out of bounds, but that is not the case here.
So taking their time here, trying to make the correct call. We'll find out which direction it goes. And it looks like it's going to go to Zadic. 3 points. He ended up in control, if you will, if that matters.
You know
Apparently
what?
It matters.
The winding up in control does not matter. Actually, what probably got decided there was that, oh boy, now the Russians revving it up a little bit. He gets a takedown point there. What they must have decided was that it was Zadic's momentum and his shot that took the Russian to his butt. Oh, there's another point for the Russian. He's trying to close the gap here. He's really gotten aggressive.
And Dudav really doing an excellent job here. He is hard on it.
Oh man, I don't know how Zadic fought that last gut wrench off. I thought he was going over, but that was just a really gritty job on his part to not get turned again.
Great match going on here at 60 kilos. The 2005 world champ Alan Dudav representing Team Russia, and Zadic representing Team USA.
Well, the Russian's coming hard now. Zadic's on the leg. I don't know if he can finish from there. Oh, he needs to be careful. He does not want to let himself get thrown here.
Oh, knee right in the back. And look at him push off of his head.
Oh, Jesus.
No love in here.
Oh, this is getting tough.
Wow. These guys are going at it. Probably the most action we've seen all night long in any one match, certainly any one period.
This is by far the most action in any one period, absolutely. Wow.
Just a few seconds left.
Oh, he did. That does tie it up for the period. However, Zadic will be awarded the period because his 3 points all came on one move. He was deep in on the double. The Russian went to his back, and that's where they awarded him the points.
A lot of action inside of this match. We'll show you another move here. This one performed by the Russian.
That's where the Russian picked up one of his back exposure points. And so here we are. One period goes to each wrestler, and we're in the third period.
And we did say before, typically if you score the last point in a tied period, then the win would go to the person scoring the last point. But in this particular case, Mike Zadic's 3-point takedown trumps that last point scored. So kind of a little twist here for you, but they are 1-1. First period to the Russian, second period to the USA.
He's in deep. Here's that same position. Okay, now how are they going to score? Oh, he's got Zadic caught that time. Wow, that was tough. Yeah, it was that same body lock and throw over the head. Yeah, it is 3 points for the Russian. That was tough because all the momentum got stopped on Zadic's shot. Russian bent over, body locked it. Not only did he take Zadic over his head, but then he turned into him and caught him on his back. So no doubt on that one. That is a big hill to climb for Zadic.
Zadic being very aggressive here, and now has to be.
That might be called another exposure for blue.
Wow.
That's it.
He is on it.
That's a second 3-point move. That gives them a 6-point differential, ends the period, and in this case, ends the match. Wow. 2 big throws.
Alan Dudav from Russia will get the win here at 60 kilos.
He took that body lock, and with a little bit of help from his right knee, took him right over and then caught him.
All right, I'm with Alan Dudaev and, of course, Yannick Aveparuski, so I've got an interpreter, Tanya, with me right here. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations. Thank you for coming to the USA.
Thank you.
Now, it seemed like a tough match. You had the leg laces going, but then the points in the third period, did you wear him down?
With the American team. But it's a very, very difficult match with American wrestlers. American wrestlers are very good school.
Now, where do you go from here? Are there plans for the Olympics now, or does he continue competition like this, or go back to Russia and train for the 08 Olympics?
Какие у вас планы на будущее? Вы будете на Олимпиаде тренироваться? Of course, I'll be preparing for the Olympic Games. We only have a year and a half, so we're going to plan and plan and work for that, and we'll win.